for me is must.
Has a shot! Goal! Germany! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here?
Now Gilberto Silva.
Pull it.
Now it's Aubameyang.
And Aubameyang! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Tries a shot! And again! Goal! Brazil! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already.
Now it's Perez. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Saliba makes the interception. Van de Ven is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pinches it off him. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Gilberto Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out of play for a goal kick. Almost half an hour in now. Gilberto Silva. Germany finding their passes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Jordan Henderson. Rafinha. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Can he get on the end of it? Shoots!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And it's been taken short.
Hazard with the Perez! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That has not gone well.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Hazard knocks it into space. Perez picks it up out wide.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Corner number 2 then. Rafinha
With the short one.
and now a sudden chance to counter. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Well read, nice interception. Hullet is the team's great visionary. Rafinha. Now it's Hazard.
And that has been clubbed away. And the first 45 minutes are up.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Rodri. Now it's Rodri. Thinks about the shot. Hullet. Aubameyang. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Now it's Hullet. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has a look up. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's onside. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Hazard. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been cut short. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 4.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Camisa 8.
Mbappe,
Camisa 18.
Foden. Nice interception, well timed.
Camisa 47.
Koller. And it's Gavi. Played into space. Big chance! Goal! Brazil! And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brazil go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Gilberto Silva looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Fired deep. He gets big. He's got a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Deftly out wide. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Germany take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Perez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard goes steaming forward. Chance for a shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Chance to deliver. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Germany can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que todos